What is MetaZoo? MetaZoo is a new trading card game that focuses on cryptids. What are cryptids? Cryptids are creatures that have claimed to exist but have never been proven to exist, like Grim Reaper and Bigfoot here. And that MetaZoo started on Kickstarter, and they had 255 backers that funded $18,249. And the original set, the Kickstarter set, had 159 cards, just like Cryptid Nation, and it was set to release in August of 2020, with the first edition releasing about a year later. And it's really focusing on cryptids of North America, but MetaZoo plans to expand on cryptids of the world later on. And MetaZoo is, in the world of MetaZoo, magic is real and real magic is everywhere. And you yourself are the caster, and your deck is your spellbook, with each card in your deck being a page of your spellbook. And you use the spells and artifacts in your deck to, along with contracting cryptids, to do battle and defeat your opponent. And the cool revolutionary part about MetaZoo is the fourth wall effects, which are determined by the little yellow star. And they can do cool things, like it's dependent if you're near a volcano or if you're within 5 miles of a river. But then there's things that you can more control, like Metal Man of Alabama, you can place a piece of tinfoil into the arena, or Quetzalcoatlus, where if you get bonus damage for every light bulb directly above the arena. So you can play in a spot with lots of light bulbs. But then there's environmental effects, like if it's snowing outside, it gains invisibility. But you may be thinking, oh, I live in like Mexico, I can't play, it never snows here, so Snow Snake's not viable. They also have Terra cards, which allow you to get the effect of snowing or river, even though you don't have those in your area. So you can still play the advantages of the fourth wall effects. And according to Mike Waddell, the creator of MetaZoo, that he actually spent a lot of time developing the playability of the game, and that he focused on it before the actual art of the game. And that he also, as well as that, spent a lot of time developing the story. And I personally think the story is very interesting. And there's the 6 free chapters of the graphic novel or comic online that you can look up, and it explores the world of MetaZoo and Sam Sinclair and the Cryptid Nation. And the Cryptid Nation is just our world, except in 2021 the veil shattered, which made all these cryptids real and magic real. So it's kind of similar to ours in a lot of ways. And they're coming out with a novel in the near future, and they claim that they're coming out with 2 games in the works, and that they're working on a show, which is really interesting. They're creating all these different avenues to get into it, and even if you have no interest in the trading card game, you could very well like MetaZoo, because the Cryptid Nation is just so fun. And I think it's doing something similar to Pokemon. Even if you have no interest in the trading card game of Pokemon, you may have some Pokemon merchandise around, or be very interested in it in a different aspect. And so far, MetaZoo has released a couple of main sets and a few side mini sets, along with promo cards. But they so far have the sample cards, which are similar to these, but they have a black border, and they were a very limited print. There were only 100 made of each ones, and a lot of the effects on the cryptids were changed to the initial release. And then they released the Kickstarter set, and the Kickstarter set is very similar to this as well, except it has a the green K Kickstarter symbol in the bottom right corner of the art. And that was really made for the original founders of MetaZoo, and it was supposed to be extremely limited. But the original first edition set of Cryptid Nation came out to the general public, and it pretty much looks like this exact card, except instead of second edition down there, it would be first edition. And that was the summer of 2021 when that came out, and then they released the set of Nightfall, and that was kind of Halloween type themed, and that came out in the fall of 2022. And then they have their newest set, Wilderness, which was released in early spring 2022, and that has things like dragons, and it's clearly wilderness themed because of the name. And they actually partnered with One Tree Planted for it being in theme of the whole wilderness set, and according to them, they did it to rejuvenate and protect the wilderness we all know and love. And I hope this was helpful in helping you understand what MetaZoo is, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching.